Set and rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling.
You are. Yeah.
Ready when you are, Ryan.
Cool. Here we go.
UPS is here.
Hell
Woo! That was sick going without the effects. I desperately want to know what happened.
We're gonna handle it.
Is that what you wanted, Ryan? See you Monday.
Thanks. Put a mic on you real quick.
Yeah.
Joel and Brady will come in here and we'll have a quick little combo.
Yeah.
I like when your crash turns into a China.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super.
So curious what the hell just happened.
It sounds awesome.
Did you have headphones on?
Yeah.
Even without the effects, that was killer.
Yeah, so I started with something like that, and then made some weird, scary sounds, and then made some drum sounds, like that.
Yeah, seems like a pretty conventional setup.
Yeah. I think John Bonham used a setup similar to
Yeah,
this.
lights and the
Yep.
classic crash.
Famous tracking of
The
As the
cowbell.
Levy Brings.
Oh, yeah.
I think this was it.
So each mic you've got it going into the mixer.
Got into this semi-broken mixer, and then I have two different sends going. I have one send going to the blooper, and I have a remote down here. So
Are you guys recording?
Oh, I think I am.
Yeah, he
Yep,
is.
yep,
Did
I
you
am.
start this now?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Brady monitored me. So.
Okay, great.
Yep, I did it right.
no.
Thanks,
Not
Dad.
at all.
All right, so you got all the mics going in.
Into the mixer,
Okay.
and then I rigged up a contact mic in here, and that's out to channel 5. And then I have one loop for the pedal board down here, one send and return, then one send and return for blooper.
Okay.
And then I have the blooper control down here, so I can.
Hit it with that. Yeah. Okay, so it's just nice. Let's see.
Yeah.
We've established that we've only heard the acoustic performance.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's a surprise.
which was great. Without the effects.
Yeah, you want to start a band?
It was. Yeah.
It was.
But we
was,
trust it's awesome.
It might be.
I mean,
I don't even really know what happened.
Yeah. We're supposed to ask you what you do here. It's weird that
Well,
I'm asking it to you, though.
Well, really quick.
Yeah.
It's Coffee and Riffs at Chase Bliss. This is like
yeah.
the 4th one, I think. And so we're here.
It's good to see
Ryan,
you again.
it's good to see you
Good
again.
to see you again. What one's that? Pizza.
I know. It's just,
Cop to 5 and double grave.
I know, but I appreciate your pizza making abilities.
Thank you. I wore my socks
Like-
just for today.
I don't know if that'll ever get old, but it is a pretty special trait.
I've gotten better since last time you were here.
Ow.
It's just hard to even fathom.
Yeah. It was
I love
the best
pizza.
pizza I've ever had.
Stop it. Best
Yeah,
pizza Andy's ever had.
Oh,
But
yeah.
collectively we ate so much that we couldn't keep it down.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Been there.
I was there.
Tough.
Anyways, yeah, I'm sorry, Joel.
He's got an interesting job.
I wanna know.
I think the most interesting thing about Ryan's job is that all the things he does outside of his job, because he's sort of like the Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Like if you see like random weird shelves that seem like they don't belong somewhere, it's because Ryan
Like
built
those
them.
ones that Seth was testing to see if they were strong enough.
Yeah.
Built those ones.
The Habit board game, interactive
Yep.
board game.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
His dad put in the hand dryer.
Chuck.
It was very, very challenging. So
Yeah, that was
that's why there's a picture of Chuck
tough.
next to it,
tough.
honoring him. You know.
I guess I haven't thought about what goes into a hand dryer.
Normally it's
Yeah.
not that hard, but had to go through multiple masonry walls and
Gotcha.
6 feet of 2x4s.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, Ryan is the inventory manager. It's kind of a general manager in some ways, and also helps out with production when we get in binds, which is often.
Yeah.
So is this your lair?
No, this is
No,
where Dan
'cause
was
this is
testing,
Dan,
but
yeah.
all the shelving in here and keeping track of all the parts in here is kind of my
Okay.
jam.
Do you have a desk that you call home?
I do. I'm in the back row in the production room.
It's the
Gotcha.
modded one.
Gotcha.
It's
There's
the
a
one,
modded one.
It's the modded desk, and it's a disaster all the times. I'm always doing like 12
It's
different
so
tasks.
obvious which one is Ryan
Yep.
in the most beautiful way.
Yeah.
And Ryan used to make guitar pedals,
Yeah.
and you probably still do.
I haven't.
No time.
I want
You have
to.
a baby now,
I have a
so-
baby now. I do have a baby.
Yep.
Yep.
What's your favorite pedal that you ever made?
My favorite pedal that I personally ever made.
Yep.
I made this pedal I called the Frankenstein. That was it was like a green Russian with NOS transistors muff on one side, or on one quarter of it. It was a OC44 treble booster, a mids filter with resonance, and
Cool.
a booster with a master volume. It was like
Dang, that's
the
pretty
ultimate drive in
complicated.
one. It was pretty sweet. You could do order swapping and stuff. It was
Jeez.
cool. It was very fun. But then I realized I wasn't a good guitar player, so now my whole pedal board's MIDI, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
Ryan also, fun fact, he was responsible for the probably Tom working here ultimately, but he took out the EEPROM chips from
OG Gen Loss.
OG Generation Loss and put it in a dark world enclosure
Yep.
so that it had presets, and then made an enclosure that looked really cool with the Generation Loss art, and it kind of went, as viral as things get in the
pedal world.
Yeah, and so it caused Tom and I to be like, hey, should we do that? And we were both like surprised that I think each other wanted to so bad. And so then we did the Generation Loss together, all because of Ryan.
Tom and I were just talking about that today, and we're like, if it wasn't because of this pedal, we probably both wouldn't work here.
Yeah,
It was like,
now they both work here.
it's super bizarre. So that's one of my favorite pedals for multiple reasons. Yeah. This haunt's cool, though. The Alpha Haunt. Sounds cool on drums. Good job.
Thanks, man.
We'll have to take his word for
Good
it.
job.
But
Yeah. I mean, it's hooked up to everything. Let's hear it.
Whoa. Like that like low fuzz feedback.
I like the
It's cool.
ambiance it provides.
Oh, wow. Oops. That's out of tune. I built this snare drum, too.
oh, really?
Yep. It's my first snare drum build. Turned out pretty good.
I have good hands for building everything. Is that what you're saying?
I like
bet
building things.
someday you'll probably make a full kit.
Oh, I did already.
Oh, you
This
did?
is just the snare for it. But I built this first.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not here though. This one's more funny looking, so I brought these parts of this drum set.
Wanted to make it look good.
Yeah.
And crazy.
I like that.
The lights.
Yeah.
It's from my wife's birthday party a couple years ago. It was in a hockey rink.
I like that too.
It was fun. Did you hear Arthur's piece? That was
Very good. But
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm positive yours is good too as soon as I hear it.
It'll be different.
Yeah,
Different sometimes good.
I know. But I did hear it acoustic and it was great.
Never underestimate Ryan.
I don't actually.
That's what I've learned.
It's always weird to play drums by yourself.
Yeah, I could
Did
see
you
that,
feel
yeah.
self-conscious?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not that weird.
I feel
Not
pretty
like there's anyone intimidating.
I feel pretty confident about drumming. Guitar I wouldn't have been able to do.
Sure.
Do you feel like you were a little bit lost in trying to make those sounds? Like lost in a good way?
That's how I try to play
Yeah.
all the time. Even when I'm not playing with effects, like when I'm playing with a band, I like being on the edge of completely falling apart all the time.
Yeah.
Greg Saunier from Deerhoof, I listened to an interview of his from forever ago, and he's like, I always try to be as uncomfortable as I can on the drums, like sitting posture-wise, because it makes me
Alert.
alert and like approaching the drums differently than like
Yeah.
sitting in perfect posture and perfect grip, like doing something intentionally different to make the drum sound different.
Yeah. Because if you're comfortable,
torture
you're
yourself.
sort
Yeah,
of leaning.
kind of torturing yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm 6 feet tall. I shouldn't be sitting this low. I should be sitting up here.
But also, if we're just talking about like sitting uncomfortably at your drum set, that's probably not torture.
Yeah.
Totally.
It can be if you're doing it for a while, but
He's a professional.
semi.
I don't. Okay. Okay. That was a better burn than what I was gonna say. I think it's pretty good. I think, Ryan, I like
feel
you.
great
You're
about
pretty
it.
I like
talented.
you too. I like everyone.
It seems like everyone.
Most people I meet, I like.
There you go. All right. Ow.
I mean, I'm sure
So
there's some people out there that
I would go out on a limb and say you like everybody in this vicinity.
Sure.
Like
a lot.
that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this group right here. This is wow.
For sure, this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Friends all around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan's pretty friendly. And coolest thing is that you did the whole thing with sunglasses on your hat.
Oh my goodness.
Which was like, no, it looked cool. It looked cooler that way.
I actually made a mental note in my head, like, make sure your sunglasses
Well,
off your head.
because you had the headphones
Yeah.
too, and they didn't fall off. It just felt very like coolest guy in the room,
Part of the
without
vibe.
even trying to. Well, I'm proud of you.
Last question: who made that thing?
A guy named Adam Morford. His company is called Morfbeats.
Wow. It's
Makes
a
very
useful
cool stuff.
thing. Yeah.
What is that?
I loop my voice through the
Oh,
tensor.
okay. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
thanks for the opportunity. Really appreciate it.
Coffee and riffs.
Woo!
Coffee and riffs.
I don't even drink coffee.
Yeah, there's been no coffee this entire time. There never is anymore.
That's fun.
Sweet.
Thanks everyone.
man.
I really
yeah, that
appreciate
was
it.
great.
What a fun
That's great.
opportunity. Thanks for the bow, Zach. I didn't play the cymbals at all. Cymbals are way harder on them.
Cool here.
Yeah. Ping pong balls are on the way. To here. I couldn't check while I was chit chatting.